Working Class Beer Reviews is looking at Kona Brewing Company Big Wave Golden Ale. So, Kona Brewing Company, before, let's open this up and let it do its thing while we talk about it. I don't know what you call this. This neat little glass I got 4 of them at. Although I may have broke one already. So, let's give that and let it build up and do its thing. Sorry I'm outside. The wind's died down, so it's been pretty windy. Got some neighbors' dogs barking, so I apologize for that. Let's see, we got at the Kona Brewing website for Big Wave Golden Ale. It is 21 IBUs, 4.4% alcohol. The malts are Pale 2-Row Premium Caramel 20. Hops are Galaxy and Citra. For food pairings, it's a lighter body and bright hop aroma and taste make it a natural choice to enjoy with seafood, poultry, salads, and light pasta dishes. It is 132 calories, 10 carbs. So it's not a light beer, it's an ale, so it's got a little bit more to it. The Kona Brewing Company, let's go over that just real quick. Was founded in 1994, and it sounds like it was like a restaurant that started, and then they started brewing their own beer. At one point, it was part of the Craft Brew Alliance, I think, with Widmer Brothers and Red Hook, and that was eventually, I don't know if it was ever acquired by InBev, but they had like a stake in the Craft Brew Alliance, so they got some funding from AB InBev. But it said as of September 2020, Kona is now owned by PB Brewing Partners. So I've done enough research to see what PB Brewing Partners is. That's another firm of some sort. But anyway, what are we looking at? It's very clear golden. And sorry if the wind is, I hope it's not picking up too much in the mic. Probably need like a little collar mic or something like that. So yeah, very clear, very golden. Some sending bubbles. Didn't hold much of a head. Let me sort of top this off a little bit. It's pretty. I mean, it's nice and deep golden. Not like light straw like a light beer. This is an ale. So let's give it a smell. Yeah, it does have some like fruity notes, tropical fruity notes. That's interesting. I wasn't expecting it to be all that aromatic. So yeah, it says paddle. Let me read this. Paddle into easy drinking island refreshment with big waves. So smooth, it's like catching the crest of a breaking wave at Oahu's. I've never been to Hawaii, so I don't know how to pronounce all these things. Makaha Beach and gliding all the way into the sandy shore. Paradise is just a sip away, so bring your ohana along for the ride. One life, right? So Anyway, so it smells good. Yeah, definitely. Whatever the hops they use, definitely give it that tropical smell. So I'll give it a good review on the smell. The taste. It's not like bitter, but you can taste the hops because of the flavor they're trying to impart. That the same thing in the nose, that kind of tropical fruit. A little bit of a floralness to it, but not much bitterness. Just a tiny bit of bitterness. 21 IBUs. That's not a whole lot. I mean, that's more than your average beer, but that's still pretty mild. 4.4% alcohol. I mean, that's fairly average. It's got a bit more body than a lager. It definitely has that kind of ale, some people call it a fluffy mouthfeel. It's not, it feels wet, I guess you'd say. It's not a dry finish. It's not overly crisp, but it's good. I mean, it tastes good. What do I think of it? I don't know. feel like I need to talk about it a little more. This is not my first time having this. A friend had given this, or a coworker, I'd say, had shared this with me, and pour that in there. Let's see what it says on the bottle here. Oh no, it's the same thing that I just read earlier. So, bottled on October 27th, 2022. So it is spring now, so it's a few months from its born on dating, I guess you could say. But I still see it on a regular basis, so I have a feeling that our Anheuser-Busch distributor still distributes this. I don't know if that other company that they were talking about, the PV Brewing Partners, is just another company that has ties to AB InBev. It's very possible. I'm going to try to clean this table up if I'm going to use this outside. Sorry, in my backyard, everything's starting to come alive, but there's still a lot of like dead stuff around. I haven't gotten around to cleaning it all up. I will though. But it's probably about nine something, a 6-pack, if I had to guess. I mean, it's good. This would be a very middle of the road, because it's not real strong, but it's not like watery, it's not overly thin in flavor. So you could probably give this to someone that likes pale ales, and they probably think it's on the lighter side, but someone a lager drinker would probably think it's, I don't know, some might be intrigued by it. Depends. If it's like your natty light drinker, they may not care for it, but yeah, I don't know. It's pretty good. If it was, I think I've seen it in cans. I'm sure if you go on the West Coast, or especially in Hawaii, wherever they have these restaurants, you probably see it on draft. I think I have seen some of their stuff on draft. They have an IPA. Actually, let's go to their website. This is considered a year-round. They have an Longboard Island Lager, which I've seen that. Kona Light Blonde Ale. No, I've never seen that, but Gold Cliff IPA. Not that one. I haven't seen that one. Hanalei Island IPA. Haven't seen that one. My Time Light. Excuse me. Then they got some other like flavored beers. They used to have like a pipeline porter or something like that, or Fire Rock. They had a porter and a different IPA back when I remember first seeing them. So, but yeah, I don't know. It's probably about standard price for what you would get for a craft beer of some sort. No difference in like New Belgium or Sam Adams and stuff like that. They're all based around the same price point, which is, to me, is getting too high with all this inflation and stuff. But I'm not getting into that. There's not much I can do about it personally. Just have to suffer in silence, I guess. Would I buy this on a regular basis? Probably not for me personally. I wouldn't have this as an everyday beer. Much rather, I've been drinking Miller High Life. Although this is about the same calories and carbs as Miller High Life and ABV. Miller High Life's around 4.5, 4.7 maybe. Somewhere in the same ballpark as like PBR. But it's cheaper. I can get Miller High Life 12-pack pints, cans, right now at Woods for $8.99. And I know I probably should, for an everyday beer, I should go with a lower calorie, low carb beer, just because I'm in my 40s and that stuff is hard to shed once it starts building up. But I don't like paying $15, $16 for a 12-pack of pints and all. I like that $8.99. That's pretty good, and I'd rather keep that going. But anyway, yeah, I would recommend it. There's nothing wrong with it. I guess it's all just up to your personal preference, but you definitely, if you like just checking things out, it's something to check off your list, say that you've had. Maybe one of these days I might just get adventurous and try one of their other offerings. I don't have a reason not to. But I appreciate you guys watching this video, and and feel free to go back in my back catalog. I kind of spotty right now on how often I release videos. I would love to have the opportunity to just go down the line and just bang out a couple videos, at least a week. Although I do have a back stock of different beers, so I do have enough to go for a little bit. And I've got one in particular that I'm kind of excited about. That doesn't seem like it would fit the style of this channel, but if you saw how much I paid for it, oh my goodness, yeah. So keep an eye out for more coming. There will be more coming, and I'll try to be better about getting them out on a regular basis. But anyway, I appreciate your time, and thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later.